Oh, hey, what's going on? So today we're going to take you to Winslow, Arizona, which reminds me of a song, but I can't think of the name of it right now. While Winslow is a small city, there are a few interesting places to visit while you're here. So let's get out and explore some of them already. Oh wait, now I remember. As you can probably tell, this is a pretty popular street corner. We sat across the street and had lunch and watched more than a dozen people come up and do the same thing. Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Bucket list. Check. Thank you for joining us. We're Jack and Mary, and we're full-time RVers traveling the country and exploring new places. I'm also an artist, and we're always looking to capture our adventures on canvas. So come along and let's go chasing some landscapes. We're definitely going to check out that curse of the Petrified Forest, but first we're headed over to the Meteor crater to get a look around. So did you know that the Meteor crater that lies in Winslow, Arizona is not federally owned? But it's actually privately owned by a family company named the Meteor Crater Company. In 1903, Daniel Barringer of Standard Iron Company believed that the crater was made from an impact from a meteor and not from a volcanic event. When he discovered that the surrounding area was covered with oxidized iron meteorite fragments, he was banking on there being a ton more on the floor of that meteor crater, and it'd make him a very rich man. So he staked a mining claim for the entire area surrounding the crater, and received a land patent in 1903. Little did he know what debris that didn't vaporize while passing through the Earth's atmosphere did so on impact. He spent years drilling trying to find the mother lode, but it just wasn't happening. The crater is said to be about 50,000 years old and was created when a meteorite about 160 feet across. The meteor was said to have been traveling 45,000 miles an hour, but they later discovered it was 29,000 miles an hour. The meteor crater is a little over 5,600 feet above sea level. It's about 3,900 feet in diameter and is about 560 feet deep. And unlike the few craters that are still visible on Earth, this one has been largely unaffected due to the dry Arizona climate and the age of the crater itself. In the 60s and the 70s, NASA astronauts actually trained inside of the crater to help prepare them for their trip to the moon. Barringer Meteor Crater near Winslow, Arizona. There goes Jack down to the lower observation deck. He's the brave one. This thing is massive. So, we actually stayed the night at the southern entrance to this park. The Petrified Forest gift shop actually has a camping area where they provide electrical hookups for $25 a night. The gift shop does have a couple of snacks on hand, but if you're looking to camp here, you're gonna need a vehicle that's fully contained. Because after the gift shop closes, you're pretty much on your own. But if you're only looking for a place to slow down a little bit and enjoy the natural beauty of things, then this is the place to do it. And you're in luck because the package includes this gorgeous Arizona sunset that you're sure to enjoy. It's hard to believe, But only a few 100,000 years ago, this very area was full of trees, rivers, and rich grassland, and dinosaurs roamed the area. It was then that the Petrified Forest was formed, when trees that grew near waterways were uprooted when floods hit the area and carried downstream, where they ended up here, where they were buried by sediment and volcanic ash. And over the course of hundreds of thousands of years, minerals replaced the organic matter in the trees, turning them to stone. Petrified wood is mainly quartz, and the varied colors are due to minerals and imperfections in the wood. Pure quartz is white in color. Manganese oxide forms the colors blue, purple, black, and brown, while iron oxides give more yellow, red, and brown tones. In 500 BC, what archaeologists call the basket makers inhabited this area, and these were the people that created the petroglyphs on the rocks. Whether it be a form of expression or to communicate with other tribes, this gives us a glimpse into their lives and the history that's ingrained on these rocks. These ancient peoples weren't considered belonging to any particular tribe, but rather ancestors to today's tribes such as the Hopi, Navajo, and Zuni. Before it became a national monument in 1903, the Petrified Forest was a place where you could load up a wagon full of petrified wood, take it to town, and sell it. And no one would pay you no mind. But then people became concerned over the preservation of the area and felt it should be protected. Therefore, after 1903, it was prohibited to remove any of the artifacts from the park. Only that didn't seem to stop some people from wanting to take a little memento home with them. And beginning as early as the 1930s, these people began to report that ever since they left the park with their pilfered prize, they began to have a streak of bad luck. Or as some called it, the curse. The park began to receive letters of apology, pleas, and even demands with the stolen item attached, from the young and old to people all over the world, begging for them, for the love of Pete, to put it back from where it was taken, just so they can have a normal life again. The string of bad luck was attributed to illness, to divorce, to unemployment, and even death. But was it really bad luck or a curse? Or maybe it was just a good old-fashioned case of a guilty conscience. Unfortunately for everyone involved, they can't be put back because it affects the scientific study of these artifacts. So near the southern entrance, among other places, you'll see a big discarded pile of rocks. And it's really unfortunate in another way too, because those people could have purchased a small token at the visitor center or one of the many merchants in town. Which brings me to another point. When there's a sign there telling you to stay on the path in places like this, it's there for a good reason. It looks like the owner of this vehicle totally thought he could get away with this. I mean, if you're gonna take something, at least try to be a little bit discreet about it. By the look of those tires, maybe it's a sign of the curse. Hey everybody, we're here in Holbrook, Arizona right now, and we're gonna go back to the Petrified Forest National Park today and do a couple of hikes. So, are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
Alright, we're here at Blue Mesa. Unfortunately, it's kind of late in the day, so we're gonna probably just go down a little ways and then come back up. But I remember last year we did this, and it was really, really windy outside. And so I was rather scared to go down, and that's a long ways down there. And look at that. I don't think I was right here. I think I was further on. But let's move ahead. See what we can see. Isn't this odd?
where Noah anchored his yacht, his boat.
Said, get in, we're in for a rough ride here. This is where I was standing the last time. It was so windy. I was like, no way am I going down there. And I did it. So let's do it again. It's funny, there's a few trees up there. Here we go, we're going down a little bit further. It doesn't seem to be as far down as I remember it being. I want to pay attention while filming here. I do remember the walk back up though. Look at the layers in the mudstone. I could totally see sci-fi movies being filmed here. Here's some petrified wood here. It's so quiet in here. Besides my squeaky shoe. Isn't this amazing though? I remember this one area, I think this is coming up here, where they have a bunch of petrified wood that looks like it tumbled down the hill. Yeah, there's some right up there. It does look a little bit like elephant skin. Right here. Right here is where the petrified wood. Interesting. Look at this. This is just so interesting. I don't know if you can see the layers. But the white stuff is supposed to be ash, volcanic ash. So there's a lookout up there. The teepees, they look kind of like teepees, don't they? Another piece of wood. It's funny because Holbrook has about 20 places to buy petrified wood and Indian art and all of that here. So beautiful. All of the colors of the spectrum in them. Pretty amazing, huh? Down at the southern part of the entrance to the park, there's a gift shop, and they have them polished and sitting around outside of the shop. Yeah, I think we'll have to go back up the way we came. Hey, thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And please share with your friends. Do you have a question, comment, or suggestion? Please let us know. Next time, be sure to tune in as we showcase all the highlights and celebrate our 2-year anniversary of full-time living in an RV. It's gonna be a blast. So please join us right here on Chasin' Landscapes.